What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be me dyeing my hair pink temporarily, or should I say rose gold. So as we know, we're all stuck at home. What else is there to do when you can't go get your hair done, you can't get your nails done, you paint your own, and you dye your hair? However, I have learned that I should not dye my hair like a temporary color, especially if it has a hint of red or pink in it. Probably like 5 years ago, I was obsessed with dyeing my hair with a red tint. This was before I got highlight, so my hair was just naturally dark all over, so I like to have a red tint, and it took years to get out of my hair. And so even if I ever have the idea again that, you know, it'd be cool to have like some red in my hair again, I just say no because I remember what happened last time. So I've been seeing some videos going around about people dyeing their hair pink or rose gold, both really, and they've been using different brands. So I first tried to find I believe it's the Kristen S brand that's sold at Target. I think that one is just like a spray-on color. That is sold out everywhere. So of course, with the way the world is right now, production is slower, delivery is slower, things are sold out. And so I just YouTubed like tinting my hair pink or using a temporary hair tint. And I found some people that used this brand. So this is a Moroccan oil color depositing mask in the tint rose gold. So I was debating between rose gold and pink. I don't know if I'm ready to go as bold as pink. I'm also still working right now, and some colors are allowed, but I still want it to be like a subtle pinky rose gold color, instead of like walking in and being like, oh, her hair is pink now, or has pink highlights now. So I went with the rose gold color. I tried looking up reviews to see if it even worked on highlighted hair. So on the website, it says that you should only use this shade if you have like light to medium blonde, and that you shouldn't use it if it's brown. But I think that's meaning if your whole head is brown or brunette, using this hair tint isn't really gonna make a difference. So I'm thinking if I just use it on my highlights, that might work. So this is kind of going to be a 3-part video. So first is me telling you what I'm doing. I'm actually going to do the hair strand test. I never ever do the hair strand test, but because this is something different and I am kind of nervous about it, I am going to probably grab a piece down here tonight, actually in a little bit, and test that out. So I'm going to do a hair strand test, see if it even shows up, and to see how intense it is, and that will help me determine how long I want to leave the mask on for. So it says that you should leave it on for 5 to 7 minutes, and so I'm assuming the longer you leave it in, the more intense it'll be. So I'm probably going to do the 5-minute test. So I'm going to do that today. I wanted to come on camera now to show you my hair when it's dry. I have leftover product in it from yesterday, so like I styled it yesterday, but today I took my hair out of a ponytail and this is how it looked. So I haven't touched it at all today. So it's completely 100% dry, and so this is what it would look like. You can see the highlighted pieces. So I don't know, I'm thinking as long as my highlights are light colored, then it should show up, right? If I like the color, I will probably do the full thing tomorrow or the day after, but for now, I just wanted to give you a little insight to what I'm doing. I've seen good and bad reviews on this product, but let's be honest, we're all stuck at home. We need some color in our life right now, right? So I have seen, I believe I saw one other like curly girl use this product, and her hair is very, very blonde. So it's almost like the majority of it is blonde, and her color came out really, really nice. However, I also saw someone that had really dark hair and pretty light highlights. She had like ashy blonde highlights. Hers came out darker, so it came out like a burgundy color. So that's why I am going to do the hair strand test, so I know what to expect, because I really don't want it to come out darker, you know what I mean? I just want some rose pigment on my highlights just to add a little subtle look to my hair, nothing too crazy. So let me see, which strand should I do? Kind of want to do like maybe, I feel like I should do a strand that's really blonde, but then I don't want it to like stick out like a sore thumb. I guess I could just wear my hair up tomorrow. But just in case it looks awful, I should do a strand. Maybe this one. Can you see that? The bottom is pretty blonde compared to my natural hair color, so we'll do this piece. Okay, here's the strand that I'm going to test. Okay, so I got that strand, I shampooed it, or I wet it in the sink, I shampooed it, rinsed it out so it's clean, and then it also said to apply to towel dried hair, so I just took this towel here and I pretty much towel dried it, so it's not going to be like 100% dry, but you know, as close as you can get it, or like lightly damp. And I put it in. I wasn't sure how much to put because I want to make sure I have enough to cover my whole head, or at least most of my head, in a couple days. And so I mostly applied it from here down. So it says to comb through it with a wide tooth comb, and I do have one of those, but I can't find it at the moment. So I just used a little brush, and I forgot to check the time. So let's see, I've been recording this for 1.5 minutes, so it's probably been about 2 minutes since I applied it. So I'm gonna wait about 3 to 5 more minutes and then rinse it out in the sink. I can already see a little bit of pink rose gold on the end, but of course it's hard to really tell how much of it will stay on. I definitely see it a little bit. I can tell where I focused it more, so there's a spot I'll show you in a second. It kind of goes from blonde to that rose gold, and if the whole thing turns out like this strand, I think it's gonna look really good. A little bit up, it kind of just looks like that faded blonde again, and then right here, at least I can see it, is a little bit of rose gold. What's up guys, I'm back. It is the next day and the deed is done. So I haven't unveiled it yet, but I just want to let you know I left the color on for 5 minutes. However, with any temporary dye, permanent dye, or color tint, you know when it says to leave it on for a certain amount of time, that it is actually longer than that, especially since you section your hair and apply it little by little. I started, of course, with the back of my hair and worked my way up to the front. So by the time I finished applying the color everywhere, it had to at least have been 15-20 minutes at that point. And then I left it on for the 5 minutes on top of that. So just keep that in mind. I did order like the mini size pouch, and I used 2 pouches for my hair, and I do have thick, long, curly hair. Anyway, let's get to the part that you're all waiting for. Now my hair now I did apply some curl cream, I applied some gel, and then I wrapped it in a t-shirt. And that's what I do to minimize frizz instead of just using a towel. So it's been about 10 minutes that my hair has been wrapped, so it's definitely not going to be fully dry or anything like that. But I thought I would show you what it looks like now, and then of course pop back on once it is fully dry. So let's see. Let me get up close. Okay. Let's see. So one thing to know, I was a little scared that it was going to turn out too pink because the color when you squirt it out, it is like bright magenta. And then even as I was looking in the shower at it, I was like, oh, that's definitely a nice rosy color. However, now that it is rinsed out, I can definitely tell that it's a very minimal look. So it's hard to tell what it's gonna look like when it's dry. But of course, as you're sitting here, you probably can't even tell that there's any rose tint to it. So let me move you to a different light. Okay, here is better lighting, natural lighting. Of course, my hair is still wet and the color never is accurate until my hair is dry, like most people. So, the good news is that it still looks highlighted, so it wasn't dark enough color where it would look like I completely dyed my hair. I'm gonna show an up close clip. I think just by looking at this, you can tell that there is some pinky red rose color in it, but I don't know how it's gonna look when my hair is all the way dry. I'm gonna let it air dry for about an hour, and then I'm going to blow dry the rest, and I will be back soon. Alright guys, here is my hair. Probably I'd say 85% dry. It's getting ready to storm here soon, so by the time it's dry, it is going to be hard for me to get good lighting. So I'm going to just show you the finished look. I will say that it is more of a subtle look compared to what I was thinking in the shower. When I was in the shower, it seemed like some of the pieces were pretty pink, and so I thought it would come out pinker, but of course this color is rose gold, not pink, and so I guess that is rose gold. So hopefully in those photos you'll be able to see the difference. Otherwise, if you have any other questions, let me know. If you've tried this product, let me know. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.